also started, so when I met him, he was a physical therapist, okay? And being a physical therapist, he was making okay money, but he was working like 80 hours a week. And when I told him, I said, hey, you should come here. He's like, I have no time. I said, well, you're gonna die doing what you do because you're working 80 hours a week. So he came in part-time. He made $100,000 part-time his first year in the business. And then, so Barry, how much do you make right now in passive income?
So I was literally working 60 to 80 hours a week in my physical therapy business. It was a business, but I had to be there. So it really was, I was more self-employed even though I had employees. So now that I have this business model where it's multi-handed income business, I don't have to work many hours. I work about 4 or 5 hours a day because I love the type of work that we do. I don't have to work if I don't want to, but the company pays me nearly $500,000 a year passive income. More money than I've ever earned in my other business,
Okay.
working 80 hours a week.
In other words, if you're Chinese and you have a business, you could do it, okay? Now, watch this, okay? Let me give you, so let's go to Val. Val, let's say any single moms in the house? Any single moms? Okay, all right, Val.
Single dads. Good morning, everyone. I am a single mom. I have a 15-year-old that I absolutely adore. She's very athletic. Before this business, I owned a bar service. We have 157 contracts all throughout Southern California. I was losing my health. As soon as I taught somebody the game, they would go and they would become my competition. I had no control of my time. I had no control of my destiny. I didn't know how to dream. I was very dream flat. I had no financial discipline. I used to love spending my money and other people's money. When I came here, I fell in love with the person that I'm becoming. The person that I'm chasing is the best version of myself. When I came and sat down and saw something like this, I told Cash, I want 100 of these, 1,000 of these. And he's like, it doesn't work that way. And what you build actually builds you. And I'm so in love with the process. I love the association. People who are going after their dreams. But what I love the most is raising my child here. She has a totally different mindset than everybody else. The income is awesome. I also made about $100,000 my first 7-month license. I had no idea what a stock or a bond was. But if you've ever built a business, you have this mental toughness and you can win anywhere, especially with the right coach. Never chase the money. Chase the mentor who makes the money and you'll get there 100 times faster. I'm so grateful for you and Lizzie. I'm grateful for this environment. This is the best soil. We are taking over America. So many people need the help. The things that break my heart, I'm going to be a part of that change.
Awesome, Val. All right. Let's go to Noemi, and Noemi actually used to do taxes. Okay, and when she came across this, she didn't know a bunch of the stuff that we were teaching, and the only reason she actually came across it because she saw one of her client who was always grumpy, wearing a suit and being happy, and it's like, what happened to you? I know you for 20 years. Now you're smiling and you have a suit on. There's something wrong, and that person introduced them to us, and so Noemi.
Yeah, that's
champion.
Good morning, good afternoon. But the things here, like I love the environment. I love like the new art of living changed my life. When I see these, like I say, grumpy being, we call, I don't know the name of the person that's end of the, ¿cómo se llama? Rainbow. Sorry. At the end of the rainbow, it's like that man looks like him. But I see, yeah, leprechaun. But he see happy and say, oh my God, he has something that I didn't have. Like I was praying for something great happen in my life. I was unhappy. I was working 9 to 4 in the morning. I have 3 kids and had 3 nannies. I didn't have the opportunity to see my kids grow. And all the time that my clients say, Noemi, how is Matthew growing? How is Matthew? And they say, oh, let me see. It's here? It's like this? It's something that I push in my heart. Is that, I'm thinking I'm a business owner and I think I'm making money. I didn't make any money. Like at 3 years, ago, it's like I lost all my businesses. And thank God in this business, I can pay all my people for working for me in taxes. This is what my plan B and now my plan A. And that's something that I tell even, I would do this until I die. Because I feel so blessed. And I feel like I'm part of the change. And this is my mission. This is my mission. This is my vision. I tell my team, I'm the Martin Luther King for my Latin community. Because even I have the color, I have the heart. Because I have dream. I have one dream. I can see all the people be educated about this. Because all the single moms, all the tax lady like me, dumb, because I didn't know this information, we deserve to have a better life. And I'm very thankful for God, for Cash, for Nelisi, for all the people that trust us. How you can see Mexican tell you about financial services? You know? My broken English. But now I have my broken pocket. I have my mindset, I have my heart, and this is it. Thank you, Cash.
Awesome. So, awesomeness. So last one, champion Binu. Let's close it out.
Thank you so much. Where do I start? I came from, I was a housewife with 2 little young ones, but my background was engineering and MBA. I was so frustrated what to do with my life. My goal was in that time was literally be able to be with my kids and have a flexibility of time. And when I was introduced here, just like some of you guys are confused here, what the heck is going on here? I was exactly in that place. And the journey, like started different businesses, nothing really worked out I was seeking for time freedom. And when I started here, my only thing was like, I want to learn because, even though I have an MBA and all, I did not know anything about finance. I want to have control of my time and money. And I already knew that, the job world not going to get me there. And in the process, 7 years ago, I was able to retire my husband from his engineering job. And then other part is like it's a family-owned business. My own brother is my business partner, and he is absolutely growing and crushing it right now. And looking at our kids right now, they're 21 and 18, the mindset they have, where they're headed, and the blessing, the mental toughness and the time freedom and the money freedom it has given us through the new art of living. It's like nowhere else we can get it. So absolutely, we need to get this out everywhere, especially with women's. Moms can do work, do everything. When you teach a mother, they're going to teach that thing to their kids, and can impact the next generation. So it's in our heart, it's our promise. We all gonna get every human being out there and give them awareness and education of this new art of living, and everybody needs it. That's all I gotta say.
Awesome. Let's close this out. Awesome. Is that pretty cool or not? By the way, and just how much you make a month passive? Just so for clarity.
Well, I started very part-time. My first check was $100. Okay. Now we passively make between 50 to 60,000 a month. So
is that pretty good? Yes or no? Okay. Very good. Awesome.